Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to talk about numbers that we use in our everyday life. We use it in the form of time, distance, size, weight, temperature, etc. And in mathematics, all these numbers can be represented on a number line so that they are called as real numbers. In the middle of the number line, we have the number 0, and on the right hand side and on the left hand side, we have positive and the negative numbers respectively. They are evenly spaced. These negative numbers 0 and the positive numbers on the number line which are present with no fraction are called as integers. So positive numbers are called as positive integers, negative numbers are called as negative integers. Positive integers are also known as natural numbers. And if we take 0 with only positive integers, they are again called as whole numbers. Hence, we can also say that negative integers with whole numbers are together called as integers. These positive integers are further classified into prime numbers and composite numbers. Positive numbers which has exactly two divisions, that is the number 1 and the number itself, are called as prime numbers. For example, number 2 have exactly two divisions, the number 1 and the number itself. Similarly, 3 has two divisions, that is 1 and the number itself. Similarly, 5 has two divisions, 5 and the number itself. So 2, 3 and 5 are all prime numbers. And composite numbers are the numbers which have at least 3 divisions or more than that. For example, if we take 4, it has 3 divisions, 1, 2 and 4. It means that 4 can be divided by 1, 2 and 4. Similarly, 6 has 4 divisions, 1, 2, 3 and the number 6 itself. Hence, they are all composite numbers. But we also know that number 1 is the only number which has only one division. So 1 is neither prime nor composite. Now on this number line, in between these integers, there are many more numbers. They are present in the form of fractions or decimals. For example, between 0 and 1, we have the number 0.5, or in terms of fraction, we can write it 1 by 2. Similarly, in between minus 2 and minus 3, there is a number minus 5 by 2, or in terms of decimal, we can say that minus 2.5. These fractions are called as rational numbers. The word rational comes from the word ratio. As we can see here, the number 1 by 2 and minus 5 by 2 are the ratio of two integers. So we call it as rational numbers. And note that every integer is also a rational number. So we can write integer 0 as 0 by 1, 1 as 1 by 1, 2 as 2 by 1, 3 as 3 by 1 and so on. We also know that rational numbers can also be written in decimal form, and these decimal form can be either terminating or non-terminating. For example, we know that 3 by 2 is a rational number and the decimal form of 3 by 2 is nothing but 1.5. So 1.5 is terminating at 5. So this is called a terminating decimal form of 3 by 2. Whereas we can see 1 by 3 is also a rational number, and decimal form of 1 by 3 is 0.333333, and it will go on forever with repetition of 3. So this is nothing but non-terminating decimal form of 1 by 3. This was all about rational numbers which can be expressed as ratios of integers. But there are also some numbers which can be written as ratio of integers. For example, in between 1 and 2, we have number square root of 2, which cannot be expressed as ratio of two integers. So these type of numbers are called as irrational numbers. And note that decimal form of all irrational numbers are non-terminating and also non-repeating. And these rational numbers and irrational numbers together form real numbers. So we have seen that under rational numbers, we have whole numbers, integers, prime numbers, composite numbers, and on this number line, every point which can be taken is considered as real numbers. So this was all about the numbers.